Southeast governors boycott SOLUDO'S regional conference in Awka. The southeastern governors, namely David Umahi of Ebonyi State, who President of Imo State, the governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and the Abia State governor, Okezie Victor Ikpeazu, have shown the conference held in Awka at the instance of the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. The reports we received indicated that the theme of the conference was changing the narrative in order to entrench human capital development in the southeast Nigeria. So, Governor Soludo, during the conference, said the recommendations of those people who are present said they are excellent. The contributors to the conference said they are excellent. According to him, he said, I will read them with keen interest and see which of them we can take. We have little landmass in the southeast. We are actually the smallest with Lagos State. But while Lagos is reclaiming land from the sea, we are losing our land to gully erosion. Anambra is the worst gully erosion capital. In the southeast, we are landlocked, and we have the least mineral resources. Our only boost is human capital. Human capital naturally is our only dependable resource. It has been so yesterday and today and will remain so tomorrow. So this is the statement of Professor Chukwuma Soludo at the conference. And so, but the Soludo talking about this unity of the region, particularly the governors or the leaders. Soludo chastised them for lack of unity in the southeast. He chastised the leaders, political leaders, the elites, for not coming together to push for a common front for the southeast. The governors of this state we mentioned, Ugwuanyi, Uzodimma, Umahi, Ikpeazu, all of them sent in representatives. All the other four governors sent in representatives at the conference. So the governor of Anambra State said, look, that the region must form a regional education board to develop a curriculum for the southeast. He suggested that the southeast should form a teacher certification institute to certify teachers for schools in the region. He said the governors must come together so that they can implement policies in education, labor, and health to increase human capital. Human capital. He said, look, the southeast could not afford to lag behind in human capital development. According to Anambra State Governor, the southeast had the smallest land mass and the fewest natural resources in the country. And so, these are what is happening. So, the governor of Anambra State is urging his colleague governors or his brother governors to come together so they can form a regional front to tackle unemployment, to tackle poverty, and create wealth in the region. He didn't mention security here, but we know that security is paramount. It should be topmost in the agenda in such an outing. Security must be top on the list, but we do not hear the mention of security. But what are we not talking about? What we are saying is this. This conference is apt, irrespective of the person that called for the conference or is hosting the conference. Since none of them is ready to do that, all of them are moving from pillar to post, individually, trying to make sure that they benefit to loot the resources of the states they are governing, particularly the governors of Imo and Ebonyi, that has been transporting themselves to Aso Rock almost on daily basis. Or might have stopped for some time now because they have disappointed him roundly. Has been going there, rigmaroling with the Fulani oligarchs, believing that they will give him the presidency. But at last, so we have seen how it ended. Calamitous. And so, but Imo State Governor, who is still in his first tenure, trying to seek for another tenure of 4 years again, has been moving there. He has made us rock the appendage or extension of his government house. So all in the name of trying to, make gains, profit out of the public office they are holding. Omar used his position as the chairman of Southeastern Governors Forum for his own personal benefit. He used it to advance his own cause. But now Chukwuma Soludo is calling on all of them. Said, come together, let's build a formidable front that will engender security, that will engender employment, that will engender wealth creation, human capital development. Because coming to think of it, you understand that in the Southeast, you have people who have the capacity, the technicality, the technical know-how to construct, to build, to create and recreate things. The Southeasterners have the technical wisdom to think out of the box, to create things. In the area of arts, you see the Nollywood, mostly of the South is extraction. That is it. So that is what we call human capital development. You must develop the human capital. So we have said that there's no resources, but you have people who are imbued with natural wisdom to create things, even out of nothing. Technological know-how, it is there. The innate capacity is there. So all remains is the leaders to come together. They have refused. They have been moving on solos. This one will go this direction, the other person will go the other direction, and so all in a bid to outwit each other. So this conference is apt. We support it wholeheartedly. But what we are saying is this: let these governors understand that, look, there is no supremacy. Nobody is supreme. All Soludo have just did is to, bring themselves together. Somebody must call for a meeting, since the governor of Ebonyi State, who is supposed to be the chairman of the forum, the governors forum in the Southeast, has refused to gather his colleagues so that they come together to build a formidable front, because he lost the election, the nomination of the APC. And so we encourage the governor of Anambra State in this direction, that he should not lose focus or be discouraged, but he should continue in that direction. Human capital development is the way to go for many countries of the world. Many countries of the world have now the most powerful nations don't rely on mineral or natural resources, rather on human capital. That is what is ruling the world, taking the world to higher levels and pedestals. And so Soludo is right on this regard, and we applaud him and encourage him to continue in that state.